Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys? Well, today's talk with Rahma will be in English. Maybe it is different with the other episodes because I think this episodes would be nice if I deliver it in English. And also because I think it's been a long time since I used English for the last time, maybe before pandemic, to talk with people. So before I practice it with someone else, like someone out there, to have a dialogue or maybe to speak to each other, I think it's better to practice with my own self first because practice makes better. So I'm Rahma, back to you. It's actually an ending tagline, right? As usual, before we are going to the topic, as official BMKG officer, I always start it with the update of the current weather in my city, Bandung. Well, today's weather was so hot. Yeah, like several days before. The temperature, I think it is about maybe 30 or maybe 34 degrees Celsius. So if it's even it's inside the room, it's really hot. How about you guys? Maybe you have your own story about the current weather, but I don't know. Maybe this is maybe we are in like in the middle of or in the between the rainy and the dry season. So maybe this is kind of the weather that we have to feel every day. I hope that the next month or maybe as soon as possible the rain comes because we really need it, right? Because it's been hot lately. I'm afraid I'm going to be like, melted because of the hot temperature. How about you guys? So maybe you can share yours, the current weather in your city, maybe in the comments or in anywhere you want to share with me through my direct messages on Instagram. It's okay. Well, today's topic, as I told before, will be very interesting if I talk it in English. Because this is actually one of an essential, I guess, yeah, paramount journey of my life since I think I have got a lot of failures last year. So today's topic will be how I found career class in my life. Wow. Maybe if you haven't known about a career class it yet, it is actually a community that has a lot of things to offer to you to learn with. It is not only about classes and it is not only about workshops, but also about having new friends, relatives, communities, or even families at the same time. And it is a very special community, I guess, because there are some rules that actually really, really make the members feel safe because of the rules, not like that strict kind of strict. But I think that's one of how the founder and also people inside the career class want to keep this community. The founder's name is Kaalia Nor Anafiar and also Mas Kurniawan Gunadi. And you will meet both of them along the classes because the career class has a program that named Career Class Full Package for 1 year. And you will meet both of the person, this amazing persons actually, both of them are really, really amazing that maybe can they can help you to change your mind and yourself to be better and with their great team behind and you can look for the information through their websites in careerclass.id or in Instagram at careerclass_id or maybe through my Instagram because I have several posts about it. Okay, so before I'm going to talk about the career class itself, I would like to talk about how I found this community first. In 2021, my friend has mentioned about this community. when she was looking for a new career path because she was stuck with her current job, and he found this community. So at that time, I was quite interested, but I didn't really notice what it was. So I started to follow the Instagram account, but I didn't really want to know like, okay, oh, this is career class, just that. And a year after that, I found myself that I think I had the same problem with my friend. That I was in a situation where I was confused and I realized with my job and with what I'm doing in my life and with myself in a lot of things. And I think it was a side note for me because I think I can't stay too long in that situation because of that feeling stuck and a feeling that yeah it will lead to another I think dangerous feeling like feeling useless and then start to think about so many painful and then I think unwanted feelings. So in 2022 it became a year where I think I recognize so much emotions in myself, but I cannot release it well. And it ended up with the feeling that I never felt before. And in English, I found it in dictionary, it called as forlornness. It is same with emptiness, where you feel that you have a huge hole in yourself and you feel that you can't feel anything. But it's not because you didn't feel anything, but rather it's because you feel so much things that you can't figure it out. So it resulted in, yeah, I don't know how to call it, confusedness, and you feel empty. That's what I feel because I didn't know how to help myself at that time. So I looked to this account again in her class and I looked for some informations. Oh, okay, current class only have one period of registration if you want to join the full package of the classes. And okay, I started to think to join the class, I mean like this program with so many considerations because oh, this class will be in the weekend and then this class has I don't know about the price before because my friend hasn't told me about it yet and no one know about it when I look for the information. And then I will have so many friends from Indonesia and so many things that I consider like if I didn't join it now, I don't know with myself, what will happen with myself. But I if I join now, I will have to sacrifice so many things. For example, maybe my weekend times, and there are so many things in my head at the time. But one thing for sure, before I join core class, I only want to be better person. That's it. I want to out of this zone where actually this is safe, comfort, but because of the safeness and the comfortness it offers to me, the zone causes a barrier that I think makes me not to think visionary, and I can't see my future clearly. So I think I need to get out. I need to have new friends. I need to see new people. I need to speak to um new community. I need to be in a new place. So okay, I registered myself and surprisingly I was accepted to be in this community. And my only expectation at that time was, okay, I'm in a new place and I will go with new experience and people. But current class gave me beyond that. What I expect is beyond the reality that um, the reality, I mean, is beyond my expectation. Like I got so many things in this community, not only about the materials in the classes, but also the experience and also the change and the shift or maybe my turning point in having a new mindset about life. I think that's really, really new for me. I mean, like, I've been in a gray area, I think, if I have to call it, and I've been in a fixed mindset, and I really am afraid with changes. But in career class, I get three important things, I think, that I really, really um, think that it is very helpful for my life. The first is we need to be precise with goal. It's really important because goals helps you to be on track on what you are doing. And it's better if you have a clear goals. I mean, like what kind of the goals that you want to achieve, when it will have to be on your own, and then when, where, and then how to achieve it. So the more precise, the more you will be clear about the future. That's it. That's what I learned a lot in career class. And then the second is be friend with the growth mindset. It's really important because the way we see something will influence much on how we react on something. For instance, if you see a career level or maybe a challenge, yeah, in your career path is something that will help you to level up your skill, you will take it, right? But if you see a challenge as something that will um, harm you, or it is a dangerous thing for you, you will not take it because you know that it's really risky. So in this community, I got so many materials through the classes and then through the friends and through everything in career class that told me that I need to be in a better mindset than I was before. The maybe the one of the most essentials lessons that I got is about how I love myself better than how I see myself in a better perspective than before, how I appreciate myself, or in this community, the materials called as self-compassion. It really, really helped me. And because of having a better or maybe a new perspective about loving myself, so I also have a perspective about how I see the world and then how I see people, how I recognize risk, and then how I deal with emptiness, and then how I face challenges in front of my eyes. And I think that leads me to do many things that I think the first time ever in this year. I got so many new experience to try something new in this year, and it makes me really, really happy. I believe that. And the last is, and not least, I think the third point is be agile with changes, because changes is certain. I think, yeah, nothing certain in the world. Yeah, everything is uncertain, but I think changes is one of certain thing that will happen. No matter how hard you try to hide yourself from it, to run from it, change will always happen. So when something change, the only thing you need to do is to adapt with it. I mean, like you have to face it. You can't flee. Where you will flee to, right? For instance, if now people maybe require someone who work in a company to have a technology skill, technical skill into computer. If you can't, then the thing that you need to do is not to run away, but you need to learn about the technology itself, because it's, I think, one of um, survival strategy for you then you can still work in a common. So I think that's it. The three things. First is about how we have um, to be precise about our goals. And the second is how to be friendly with our mindset. And then the third is about how we have to be agile with changes. And beyond that, I need, I'm sorry. I mean, I find so many experience in having new friends from different backgrounds from all areas in Indonesia. And that's beyond the materials, I think, because I can connect with so many people and I can talk with them and we can talk to each other, sharing experience. And we found similarities about our maybe desperation about life, about the career. So I think career class is not only about career things, it's more than that. It gives me so much than I paid for it. Oh, during I think, and it's 3 months to the graduation, and I think it's a year is not um that long if you're with current class. It will very short because every day you I'm sorry, oh I am crying. Because every day that you're going to find mind-blowing things, you will meet so many people that will can give you a dopamine or hormone because you can laugh with them together, but also at the same time you can talk in a deep conversation with them. And I think 20 minutes or maybe 30 minutes won't sufficient to talk about it. But I think I just found a community that changed my life so much. So I think through this video, if maybe whoever from current class, you're the members or maybe you're the staff or maybe this is Kak Alia or Masgun, thank you so much for creating this very incredible and amazing environment and select people who can be with our friends so we don't need to feel worried or feel afraid to be friend with whoever in this community. Oh my god, I'm really crying now. And I hope that you're kind just to help me uh to to get out from the darkness that I've been into. Will be granted with so much things beyond only maybe the things in this dunya, but the things that you can go um in another akhirat. I think that's all. Wow, I'm throwing apart. I think this is I'm talking in English. Because maybe one of the reason is because if I'm talking in Indonesia, maybe I will be crying a lot, but because it's really touched the deepest of part of my heart, I think. Even maybe I talk in another bahasa Sunda, it will be still the same. I will still have an honest review about the current class. It's not because I'm only like a part of the members, but I truly have this kind of experience. To you, maybe the others have, or maybe each person in current class have different point of view, but this is what I feel when I try to be like as active as I can because maybe I'm not that kind of active person, the most active person in our class during the program. But what I feel when you are trying to dig or to earn so much things from it, what you will find is beyond that, I think. So yeah, it's up to you actually you want to join this community or not. But if you want to prove what I'm talking in here, The only thing or the only way you can do is to join it. I think that's all. I think I'm going to tearing apart. See you in another video, maybe with new bahasa. What you want to request, Sunda or Indonesia or English again? You can drop your comments through this or through my social media. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.